What is up, YouTube? That's here today. I'm back playing some more Pokemon VGC Reg Wi-Fi battles. Today we're busting out a super cool team that has a little bit of everything. Just a little bit of Scarf Ogre, just a little bit of special AV Zekrom, just a little bit of Overgrowth, Sash, Tailwind, Pledge, Special Sweeper Decidueye paired with Choice Specs, Unaware Skeledirge. We have a little bit of Monkey Dory in this team for some faster than average fake out plus frisk control. This is a really good mon. Very underrated partner for Pokemon like Kyogre, being able to see what their item is, see if they have a cloak, so we want to know if we can fake out it or not, and just pull the trigger with that big spec spout. And then last but not least, we're rocking a Clover Cloak Dark Terra Illumise. Has the Rain Dance if we rerun Rain. It has Tailwind, it has Fake Tears Encore. It's a very underrated mon. This is actually a really cool team. If we take down, look at some of our EVs real quick. I really like this spread. I've used this spread in Sword and Shield as well. This is my favorite set for like special Zekrom. I really like the Shadow Ball in this set, being able to pinch Shadow Riders as well. Our Kyogre is just a full speed special attack set, nothing spectacular there. We have Sash on the Decidueye. We have a Life Orb set on this Monkey Dory. I really like the Fighting Terra coverage with the Focus Blast. This thing just blows up things like Incineroar and Zamazenta. Skeledirge has a really cool set too. We're able to actually outvalue things inside Tailwind. So most people when they see Skeledirge, they think like really slow, bulky Trick Room mon. We're really fast on Skeledirge, so we're able to actually outspeed Shadow Riders and just pop things off. And the Illumise is just full HP spit up. There's probably more optimal set somewhere, but I wanted this thing to be able to soak in as many Astrals as possible, so that was the idea. So that is this team. I've been working really hard at making some really fun and creative teams. If you guys like these sort of teams, you guys want to show some support, maybe think about dropping a sub on the channel. We're trying to get to 50,000 subscribers before the end of the year. We're at 45,300 and some change, and we'd love to have you along for the ride. Without further ado, let's just get right onto these games. Wish me luck. Here we go. Alright, that team's really going to be hard to deal with because they have Ditto and Whimsicott. How do I want to deal with that? I think Zekrom can be viable here. Monkey Dory could be viable here. I like Kyogre, but I need to get up Tailwind somehow. So, like, I could lead Kyogre Illumise and actually have advantage if they... But I'm really worried about Miraidon lead at that point. So it would have to look something like Zekrom Illumise mid-game Ogre is kind of where we're looking. With, like, Decidueye. I don't dislike that. I don't hate it. It's not bad. What about, like, Dirge? Just Weezing Dirge? Grass Terra is not bad on this thing. It'd let me fight any of their mons, but if they would like Shadow, I gotta go Zekrom and Illumise here, and then the mid game Ogre. This is very dicey. They have a bunch of mons that are problematic, and I'm really thinking about Decidueye as my last mon. It's bad new and maybe just Monkey Dory, just like full Senate, but I really like the Sash that comes with the Decidueye. That's the thing that it's really valuable. I can soak the hit from any of their mons. I'm gonna go Monkey Dory, I think. No Pledge in this one. I think Decidueye is a really cool mon. I think Skeledirge is really cool, but at the same time, like, I still gotta try and win. That's a really good core. That core is race to the finish. Like, that's like the perfect team for ladder. You have the Chi-Yu, you have the Ditto. I'm wondering if that's actually Sash Ditto and like Scarf Chi-Yu. Double restricted. I mean, I got value here. I gotta think about which one of these is actually worth hitting. I think I'm just gonna Shadow Ball the Shadow Rider. I don't think they're gonna... If anything, I'd really like to see like a Fairy Terra Miraidon, and then they just like lose their Shadow Rider and get sashed, because then next turn I can just bring out my Kyogre, go like Fake Tears into the Miraidon, and just pop everything. That'd be really good. So yeah, Shadow Ball here, and just a Tailwind. Should we get to go? Tailwind's up. No Terras! Okay. Dang, I could have just Draco Metered that Miraidon, just won the game. Well, now. Shadow Ball. Let's see if this is Sash. Man, Zekrom looks so cool. They were not seeing this one coming. Oh, it is Sash, never lucky. Okay. And let's see what Miraidon's going to do. Are you going to Volt Switch me? Astral's fine. You're not going to get any KOs with this Astral, because you're Sash, not like Specs or Orb or anything weird. Okay. And then Electro Drift into what? My Illumise? This is really good for me. You ignored the Zekrom. I wonder if they're going to be coming to bring in with Whims and like stagger Tailwind. That's what I'm wondering. But this lines up perfectly for Kyogre coming out here. Really good. And then Monkey Dory is great at closing the game out versus like Whimsicott and Sin. So this is actually super nice. I'm wondering what the right play is here. I think we Draco the Miraidon, but like dang, Thunder plus Spout would probably get the KO. I'm just going to Draco it. I vibe with that. Draco D's, though, Protect Miraidon. You do not see that one very frequently. You do not see Protect Miraidon very frequently. And they're not protecting Shadow Riders. So actually, they get to see that we're Scarf Kyogre. They get to see us bring in the Draco. They're probably coming in with Whims here and then staggering that Tailwind. But the value's still on our side, I think, because... No, we'll see. They don't know that... Well, they do know we're Scarfed. Oh, this is such a hard line. Maybe they're just going to, like... Who are they going to fake out? That's another good question. It's going to be Incin here or Whims? It's Whims. Okay, cool. So since it's Whims, I don't need to waste my Terra on my Kyogre. I can actually just pop this Terra here. What is the... Do I Draco? I think that I do that. I think that you always Draco there. Such a hard line, right? Am I wrong? Draco there. Spout. Let's see what happens. If you're hitting my Kyogre, you're hitting my Kyogre, but like... Yeah, we'll see. I doubt this is just to make me lose the weakness to Dazzling Gleam. Alright, now if they are going Fairy Terra on this Miraidon, they're gaining a neutrality. Yeah, they're gaining a neutrality. It's Electric Terra, cool. They're still gaining a neutrality to the Water Spout. So, like, I can crit Spout here and win. You have to Tailwind me here, by the way. I guess Sunny Day could have been an alternative option, but you would have ate the Draco. Cool. So, Tailwinds have been traded. This Spout is big damage. Massive damage last time I checked. Oh my gosh! Almost just a big Oko there. Electro Drift into what? Kyogre? Okay. And then we have Monkey Dory. This is fine. I could have got away with like a Thunder. I have to hit this, by the way. Have to. Actually, I don't have to hit it, but like I do have to hit it because like you could just protect bait my. I was gonna say you could just protect bait my Monkey Dory fake out. I think we're good here. Like, what do you have in the back? Incin? I have Focus Blast. Like, I'm ready for Incin. You're out of restricteds. Zekrom's still usable. Like, you know, Monkey Dory's a good mon here. What is the last mon? Survey says Ditto copying a -2 Zekrom. Ha! That's funny. And I see the Light Clay Whims. And Life Orb on... I'm pretty sure it's Life Orb Ditto. Wow. Wow, Life Orb. Okay. Look at that Monkey Dory D's, though. Okay, so we can actually fake out that Whims. I think I will fake out the Whims. And just drop a Draco into their Ditto. Yeah. Vibe with that. Running out of turns on Tailwind, but like doing the best I can with what I got. Oof. No Cover Cloak. First kind of busted. And there's the flinch. And Shadow Ball me. Okay. Hey, go nuts. Can't stop you. I lost a speed tie in that situation, but you are at -2, so I'm fine. Sped F drop is very not great. Come on, Zach. Do it. Let's go! Oh my gosh. Let's go, big damage. Oh, he's so low. I'm so weak. Alright. My Tailwind features out. We might actually lose this, guys. Because, like, I don't have a way to break that Whims anymore. Okay. How do we actually win here? I think you have to nuke the Whim slot. I think that is actually the line. Light screen. Oh, thank goodness he didn't, like, Moonblast something. I'm gonna be actually. Oh, this is so bad. Thunder. Okay, that's not right. That's not right. We game that. We're AV. Okay, they didn't Shadow Ball. They get the para, but I think getting the Whimsop here and the fact they're Orb means we do win. Oh my gosh. Oh, we won. We actually beat that team. Shout out to the AV Zekrom, baby. The best way to use Zekrom is to make them waste their Ditto copy on it. That guy should have seen the Zekrom and not even dreamed about bringing Ditto to that matchup, dude. Shout outs to Draco Meteor, best move in the game. Alright, so we win this one. Oh man, that's so funny. Alright, I'm just trying to think of like anything that could be done here, but we win. Yeah, Shadow Ball's fine, they take up from Orb. Oh, Zekrom's the last mon standing, dude. And Monkey Dory was actually a good mon to bring there. I think like we would have had a harder time if we brought like Decidueye or something, because they would have got the light screen up earlier. So like Monkey Dory being able to come in and frisk to see like no cloak and stuff like that, like It was perfect. We brought all the right mons to the right situation, and we won using this ragtag group of like off-meta one-of mons. That's so funny. All right, I can't like state this enough. Like Wims, Chi-Yu make this team like so sad. It's so hard to use these monsters, and Shadow Rider. It's like really dicey. Let's see though. Terapagos is a problem. I really kind of like Decidueye and Skeledirge here. Am I wrong? That seems like almost usable. It really does. I think like Decidueye Zekrom seems really good because we can go Tailwind, Volt Switch, bring in this, and then go for the Grass Pledge combo. And then close with Kyogre. I'm going to try that in this one. If it works, that's great. If it doesn't work, like, I lived so many full lives. And we'll just be good to go. Cool. I do think the Pledge is very good into things like Pagos. I think Pledge is good into Wims. Pledge is usable into things like Shadow Rider. So, and getting up the Pledge like before Kyogre actually comes out to clean up could be really nice. We might be able to like stagger Tailwind. Like, there's a lot of value here. Whimsicott Pagos. Okay. Would you encore my this is such a hard sell. I think you actually Volt Switch the Wims, because like I don't want to get Protect baited on Pagos. I'll play it standard. I think it's best to hit Wims, but like I'm gonna do that. If you Protect with Pagos and Tailwind or something, that's fine. I doubt they have Taunt Wims. So let's see what they got. And I'm really setting up for Skeledirge to come out and just clean house with a massive like Fire Pledge. Should be go. Specs is good. So Tailwind's up. We're trading Tailwinds here. Turn one and done out here. Know what I'm saying? Pagos is doing something. Terra Starstorm off the rip into Zek. That looks like Specs. Oh, and you crit. That is disgusting. Speaking of disgusting, Tailwind is on deck here. And Terra Volt. That's good damage. Breaks through that Terra Shell. We get to Volt Switch it up. I'm going to come in with the... I could come in with either of these and honestly get a ton of value, but I'm going to come with the Dirge. And I'm going to go for the Pledge play, but I don't think it's going to work very well. We're going to try. If you would like to encore me, encore me. If you would like to, you know, do something else, do something else. We'll see what happens. Encore's good. Light Screen's good. We have a lot of value, and that looks like Specs Pagos, so we should double it. Or we just target that slot. Yeah, let's see it. Decidueye and Skeledirge. You gotta know what's coming, buddy. You gotta encore the Tailwind. But what if I mentored you? How in your head would I be? Are you thinking that I'm that good? Because you can just flip on your Terra. Yeah, I was gonna say, you can just flip on your Terra and start Starstorming out. It's a lot of damage. And now that that's down, Kyogre just comes out and goes. It'd be even easier if we had like the fire burning up the whole time, being able to break potential sashes. But we'll see what happens. Encore, great play. I have no problem just hitting this thing with my Fire Pledge here. Absolutely no issue. Starstorm's great. You outspeed what you need to outspeed. Kyogre Zekrom is actually in a good spot here. We just need to get the Wims off the board. So you see how they do a lot of damage there. An absolute metric ton of damage. I should have hit the Wims here, I think, though. That would have been a better play. That's such good damage, though. All right, let's actually think about what we need to do here and what we would like done in this matchup. Is there any reason to save this? Is there any reason to save this? Is there any reason to save this? Because like we're going to have to win with just Kyogre for the rest of this match. We're going to have to fodder some stuff here. Decidueye is technically better, so we're going to fodder Zekrom. I should have hit the Wims. That's completely my fault. I should have hit the Wims with the Flamethrower, or with the Fire Pledge. I should have targeted that slot, because like now they couldn't reapply Tailwind and Kyogre would have the pin. But let's see what happens. If Zekrom didn't get crit on the first turn, that would have been really nice, but it did. Baked Tears. So they're showing a little bit more about their set. Cool to see, cool to see. How am I going to get this W, man? We got Kyogre and Decidueye. I want to make him be respectful of like what Decidueye brings to the table. Decidueye also has Protect. Like there are things that Decidueye can do here. Like Decidueye plus Kyogre could actually get me a really big swing here in this matchup. So for example, like we don't know where their sash is. We don't know where yeah, we don't know where it is. But if we can get the Wims off the board this turn, we could win the game. Because Kyogre just pins our Shadow Rider, and if they have some sort of weird set, we're fine. Last turn on both of our Tailwinds. So we're going to Shadow Ball here. and just spout out. We'll be able to pin the Terapagos and do decent chunk to Wims. We just got to get the KO. Do not care about fake tears. Really like that they're not like putting up a light screen or something. So Terapagos is down. They know that we're scarfed. If I can pin the Wims here with a Shadow Ball, I can win. I think this Decidueye can do it. I think Decidueye was the right one to keep alive because it's also a secondary Tailwind setter, or it's our primary Tailwind setter in this exact situation. So like, come on, get the KO Decidueye. You got this. Do it. Oh, yes. All right, so if that's Shadow Rider, something like Orbed, or I don't know what else they could possibly have in the back, but, like, we do have shots to win this one. Both teams Tail and Peter out. What do you got? What do you got? What's coming in out here? I also like that I kept, like, a Ghost-type Decidueye alive, and my Kyogre can go Ghost in case they have, like, Fake Out or something. Smeargle, I'm going to do it. That's the Sash. You're probably gonna. I think you're gonna fake out the Ogre. Let me just try and think of the exact of every single. Like, I'm gonna dot my T's. I'm gonna obviously attack with my. I'm trying to think. Is there anything Decidueye can even do if they wanted to like protect? Yeah, the right play would be Grass Pledge here in case they wanted to protect Shadow Rider and go for like a weird Spore. That would be the right play. Like protect Shadow Rider, Spore Kyogre, or Spore something. This is the best outplay that we have. That's where my trainer was like that. Okay, cool. Doing what we can. You can honestly just wide guard me and I would lose. But I don't know if you have wide guard, right? That's the thing. You probably have like fake out, redirection, Spore. Sometimes they have wide guard, sometimes they don't. They know that I'm scarfed though. Fake out. Yes! Oh, that's so good. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. We're gaming out here. Big spout. I don't know if this KOs though. Wait, they're both at 1? That's so unlucky. Who's the Sash on? We just low rolled the Shadow Rider. Honestly, that's just a low roll on Shadow Rider. We're full special attack. Never lucky. Strikes again. Oh my gosh. I hate that I'm the unluckiest person in the world, but that unfortunately is the game. That's the line that you play here when you play Kyogre. We could run that calc 10 times, and it's just a roll on Shadow Rider. So, yeah, hate to see it, but never lucky. And there's the orb, right? So I guess like an outplay there that we could have done. Honestly, we could have... No. Yeah, it just sucks to be unlucky. Yep. Never lucky. I guess I could have protected my Decidueye that turn. All right, Weezing, Gigas, Zenta, Shadow Rider. Oh, that's super obnoxious. I do like Iwumise here still, though. I think it's still very viable. I still think Decidueye and Dirge could be really good here. Let's just try those two. Pledge seems great here. Really good, actually. And then, do I like Zekrom? It's usable. I mean, Kyogre's fine. I don't know which one of these is better. Monkey Dory is very usable here. I know it doesn't seem like it, but it outspeeds like Gigas. It's good into Zenta. It's good into Rilla. I think it's better than Zekrom in a lot of these situations. I'm going to bring the Monkey Dory. Monkey Dory D's. Oh my gosh, let's go. Yeah, we're going to try Pledge to open up this. And if you want to rip me with Shadow Rider, like, Shadow Rider Weezing's a lead. You can definitely lead with it. Like, I think I'm fine. Honestly, you just flip on the Terra on your Dirge and you just Pledge out. Like, super hard. Because you're going to be able to live through the Weezing move. Oh, you guys see how it'll work. If they lead Weezing Shadow Rider, they Astral Barrage, Clock Guard, Decidueye, Sash, and then when we go Grass Pledge, Fire Pledge, and they combine and we run into their Shadow Rider, it pulls Skeledirge's attack up into the same speed tier as the Decidueye, which would be outspeeding the Weezing, and all we gotta do to live the Shadow Rider Astral, which is flip on our Fairy Terra or whatever. I think I have Grass Terra on my Dirge. So, like, that's fine. It costs our Terra, but we get their Shadow Rider off the board, we set the Sea of Flames, and then we just come out with Kyogre and just close out the rest of their board. That's fine, too. Yep, this is a good-looking board. Who's the right mon to go into? Gigas or Weezing? You definitely could go into the Weezing here and make the Gigas useless. I think that's a win now option, but I think it's greedy. I think I'm just gonna nuke the Gigas. I'm fine with that. Tailwind would be really good here though too if I can get away with it. Really good here if I can get away with it. So good, in fact, that I'm going to get away with it. Yeah. Don't kill my Dirge with, like, high horsepower or something. Don't kill me. We live in. We gaming. Look at us living out here. So if they get my Dirge off the board, that's fine because I got a Tailwind out of it. But like at the same time, like that kind of sucks. Great damage here though. Great damage. Live Dirge. 3 HP, baby. The big Dirge. The big Dirge. Alright, we just gotta target these correctly. I think you just nuke the Weezing. Or the Gigas here. Yes! Oh, that's so good. I mean, I would have obviously loved to have hit the Weezing there too. That would have been probably win more. But like this removes their wide guard user. So Kyogre just comes out and just wins out. Love this. Like Kyogre should be able to win out from here. Kyogre plus Decidueye is great into whatever their board says. See a flame. Let's go. Pledge, baby. D-Gleam works for me. Dirge, peace. And you could bring out Zenta, or you could bring out Shadow Rider. And I can't set my weather yet. It might be a better idea to wait for like one turn on this. So like I could come in with Monkey Dory and just fake out a Zenta. And if you were to come in with like Shadow Rider, I could just Shadow Ball. Yeah, I love that. I've totally vibed there. No ability because Weezing, but like we'll see. Awesome. I think you just double into Shadow Rider with Shadow Ball Psychic. Maybe Shadow Ball Sludge Bomb in case they wanted to go Dark Terra. 2 turns on Tailwind, right? Yep. Cool. Yep. You can protect Shadow Rider and D-Gleam. I don't really care. Yep, we just get this guy off the board. Unless it's Scarfed. Would have actually... Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yep, awesome. Decidueye busted. And now Weezing's ticking out, and it should line up for Ogre to just win the game. Like, Weezing doesn't really threaten this board at all. Cool. That works for me. There's the D-Wave. We just don't really care. We're way too thick. And look at that damage on Weezing. That's so good. We got the Sea of Flames ticking. Like, oh, yes. Last mon's going to be Zenta, but Zenta's really bad into, like, Decidueye, Monkey Dory, and Ghost Terra Kyogre. It's, like, so bad into that. So it does have wide guard, but like we're fine here. I think you can just get the Weezing off the board now. It's like Psycho would get the KO there, so I'm just gonna Shadow Ball here and go for a Psychic into the Weezing. Cool. Battle's canceled. Hey, we take those wins. They thought they can get cute with Gigas. We soaked the attack. Like, shoutouts to our Skeledirge set, by the way. I just want to say one little thing. Like, this Skeledirge set, like, massive HP pool, so we're not heavily investing in HP, but, like, just enough bulk on this guy. You don't really need to invest that much into it. Maybe we got lucky off them, like, not KOing, but, like, even basically a sweeper Skeledirge set with the high horsepower, like, Skeledirge MVP in that one. Love to see it. All right, here we go. Lunala and Miraidon. Very, very solid core. They have Rock Pond, Pow. Wonder how this is going to be set up. I really like Pledge here, honestly. I really, really do like Pledge. I think I'm going to open with Pledge here. I think it's just a solid looking core. I do think that Iwamiise can be very good here, being able to lock up stuff. And then I'm going to try and close Ogre. I don't think Zekrom's really that viable here into like Pow. So we're going to try this one. I think Iwamiise still has a lot of value into a matchup like this, being able to Encore, like I said, the Lunala. You can go for like a Fake Tears into Miraidon and potentially KO that after like a tick of Sea of Flames. Sea of Flames is also going to be really good into things like Ogre Pond and Shempow. So I think there's a lot of value here. I think we also have a good lead using like double ghost types to disincentivize Fake Out. So I think we have good shots, but that is a very solid looking squad. And we definitely have our work cut out for us. I almost want to just lead Ogre. Like if I just led Ogre and Monkey Dory, like what would they do? Let's see what they lead with. Because like I was thinking about it. That would have been a great lead for me. You just fake out the Miraidon, just go spout, you know? Still, this being said, I really, really like this lead. I really, really like this lead. Let's see, who do we hit? I definitely think you hit the Miraidon. So we're going to go... I want to get a Tailwind up here. Tailwind would be really nice. I'm just going to go for the Grass Pledge and Fire Pledge. We're going to nuke the Miraidon, I think. I'm thinking. Let me actually think about this. This is a hard play. I'm going to Tailwind here. And then Fire Pledge target. Let's try that. We're going to Tailwind, and then next turn we're going to be able to try and pull. We're trying to have our cake and eat it too in this matchup, which is kind of hard. But yeah, we'll see. They're getting a good Volt Switch off if they want it, but I don't know if Volt Switch is what... Like, I don't know if they're actually Volt Switching. Surging Strikes will not do it there. Yep. And that's Scarf Ursh. So this Fire Pledge is actually going to do like good damage into it. And I wonder what they're doing with the Miraidon. We're going to find out. We're going to learn today. Miraidon can't KO anything. They should have nuked Decidueye if they're going to nuke stuff. Draco. Oh, that is awesome. And they can't pivot and start using like Aqua Jet here because they're scarfed. So they really tried to stop Pledge and it didn't work. Like we had the exact check. So now Tailwind's up. And their Ursh is like potentially within range for a Spout. We're going to nuke the Miraidon this turn. Because it's probably swapping. Look at that damage. It is so significant. We could actually just KO that thing right here if we felt like it. That is a better play. We know it can't protect. We just have to stick the Pledge. So Grass Pledge. And this is going to combine for like super Fire Pledge. 150 base power move. Love that. Like, love that for us. And then we just bring in Ogre and start folding. This is going to be sick. They can Draco Meteor the Skeledirge too. We're unaware, so like we're unaware of the stat drop. So I agree with the potential for going for Draco last turn. But this is great for us. If you want to save your Ursh, you're gonna take a lot of damage. And if you want to get your Miraidon out of a -2 pin, you're gonna take a lot of damage. So let's see what they want to do here. Because like honestly, that Ursh would still outspeed our Dirge and be able to take out a Decidueye. Like this potentially leads us to not losing any mons here. Miraidon's pivoting. We're not gonna lose him on this turn. Awesome. Shenpao getting its sash broken. Yes, please. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. Grass Pledge by our powers combined. Captain Planet. Skeledirge Deezdo. Super combined. 150 base power move. Oko, not very effective. Sea of Flames breaks the POW like chef's kiss. So good. So good. Let's think about what we're doing here. I think I'm probably going to pull the trigger and force them into pins. If they bring out Miraidon back here, I think that's fine. Let's see if they want to bring in... Lunala is the one that's problematic, yeah. You have to pivot in this in case they want to go for Trick Room or something weird. And, like, honestly, you just keep the... You just have to keep this guy honest. I know it's lame, but, like, this is true. You can't, like, KO my Dirge... and KO the Decidueye slot, which is now an Ilumise, while Trick Rooming and doing all those things. Like, if you want to Meteor Beam this read, you know what you didn't do? You didn't Trick Room there. So, like, I'm still fine. And there is a Tailwind up, so I should outspeed. Yeah, you have to Ice Shred. You see, like, how I just didn't let that happen? Like, and if you want to Trick Room here, which you are absolutely able to do, I can now just Encore it. Like, you just let them do whatever they want to do, and you punish correctly with Ilumise here. Calm Mind. That's Encore. Easy. Easy, easy. And you just lost your Shadow Shield, my friend. Look at that value, dude. That's so good. Cool, so we're going to Encore there. We're going to full send the Dirge into the Miraidon. It's lefties, but that's fine. Encore this guy into Calm Mind should be really, really good for us. And then we're probably going to lose our Dirge to something from the Miraidon side, but that's completely fine. We close it with Ogre at this point. Even Decidueye should be able to come in and just pop that Lunala. I'd like to get their Terra out of here sooner than later, but it's not, like, required. So Encore is amazing here. We just have lefty, so we know that they're not any sort of weird mental orb set. I guess they could be Dark Terra. That would be kind of obnoxious, but like it's fine. We need to do just a little bit of damage to the Miraidon. Cool. Encore's up. No Dark Terra. That's what we like to see. And Miraidon's going to take a good chunk here too. We outspeed because our Skeledirge is fast. And Electro Drift Ilumise. Awesome. We get to keep the Dirge. I don't mind keeping Dirge. Dirge, good mon. You know, even though we're gonna be in the rain using Fire Pledge, but still, I think it's okay. I might just keep the Dirge around, honestly. Like we don't really care that much about Calm Mind. If like a late game situation occurs where we want to actually do some damage, it might be good to keep this guy in the back. We have super effective moves into Lunala, super effective moves into Miraidon. Everyone's taken out. Like, oh, it's so good. Ooh, wait, do we just bring out like Decidueye and just pop because we're unaware of the Calm Mind? Like. That's actually really good. I'm going to do that. I'm unaware of your Calm Mind boost, my friend. Oh, Tailwind Period. Dang. I was going to bring out the Decidueye. I was going to be like, Pledge? No, it's fine. I think Kyger's really, really solid here. You just pop it. And, I mean, Yeah, I think that Water Spout is the right play here. Water Spout there. Last turn Electric Terrain. 2 turns of Encore there. Sea of Flames for 1 more turn. This might get a little dicey. The Electro Drifted too. I think I'm just gonna Spout, like I said, and I'm just gonna pivot into the Decidueye. I think that's fine. And then we'll be able to bring back on our Dirge unlocked and just go like Shadow Ball, win the game, right? Easy peasy. Spout's good damage here. All right, let's see it. Terra! Yo, don't even go Terra. Like, there's no reason for this. Water? Is it water? Fairy. Cool. Works for me. Awesome. Fairy is a good Terra. No real reason to do it, but, you know, big Spouts out. Great damage into Miraidon. We're going to lose our Kyogre this turn. And then we bring in our Dirge. And Dirge should be able to win out. The lines that I'm seeing here are like Protect, Decidueye. Maybe we don't win here. It's definitely possible that we don't win here. But maybe we do. Sea of Flames was valuable. Shout out Sea of Flames. Yeah, because I was looking at... Actually, I see the line here, right? Is the line actually as simple as Alluring Voice? I think it might just be Shadow Ball, though, because we're unaware of all their boosts, right? So the idea here is this is their last turn Calm Mind. So they're going to Calm Mind. So I Protect with my Decidueye. And I Shadow Ball the Miraidon. And then next turn I will Shadow Ball the Lunala and Tailwind, right? That's probably the best play. So Shadow Ball there and Protect. If they want to hit the Dirge, they hit the Dirge with an Electro Drift, but there's no more terrain. Like, we're fine. It would suck to have Dirge take that damage, but I think you're hitting Decidueye. Dazzle. Ooh, it's not... Is it not Scarf? Whoa. I mean, Dazzle Gleam's a lot of damage here that I wasn't planning on taking, but like at the same time, like, we eat those, they're not Terra'd. Lunala has to Calm Mind. Lunala is faster than Dirge. I want that to be known. It's faster than Dirge base. But I don't think it's faster than Decidueye. Do not think. Nice. Miraidon goes down. Okay, so I'm going to Tailwind here. Decidueye's speed is 134. It's just a full speed Decidueye. And we have our Grass Pledge, like we have our Overgrow active, so I actually do good damage here. It's up to the Dirge. Shadow Ball these, though. Tailwind. Come on, Decidueye. Be faster than this Lunala, please. Yes, all right, because this is gonna now enable our Skeledirge to be faster than the Lunala. And because we have the Unaware ability, we're unaware of all of their Spadef boosts. Great big damage here. Okay, we should be able to win. Special defense drop sucks. I don't think they have like Dazzle. Moongeist is fine, we win. You can hit whoever you want, but like we take these. They hit the Decidueye. I wonder why they hit that one instead of the Dirge. But we should be able to win out, like I said. Shadow Ball kind of busted, and Skeledirge making plays. Dude, this team is so cool. Like, we have so many... We're using, like, Monkey Dory and Iwumise and, like, Pledge, and we're making plays out here? I like that. I vibe with it. You can go for Protect, but, like, we have it. Yeah. You'd have to hit, like, 5... You'd have to hit, like, a quad Protect to wait out these Tailwind turns, because it's the Tailwind that's the problem. The Unaware just shreds through all those boosts. I can't believe they, like, saw the Dirge team and was like, I'm just gonna Calm Mind. That's what they did. So here we go. Another one. You got that double Protect? You got that double Protect? Survey says. Good luck. You gonna need it. Nope. Dirge busted. Oh my gosh. Dirge just gaming out here. Woo! And we take those KOs all the way to the bank, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, if you got this far into the video, let me know in the comments. And let me know in the comments your question of the day. What is your favorite starter of all time? And why? Let me know what your favorite starter is. While you guys down there in the comments, maybe think about dropping a sub. We're using a bunch of really, really cool Pokemon recently, and I'm working on making some new thumbnails, right? So let me know what you guys think of this thumbnail style we've been using if you haven't yet. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. I'll see you guys next time.